we're back.
We are.
We're back today with an interesting proposition. Love, hate.
This is a collaboration with Chilli of the Valley and Shakey's, isn't it?
So Dan Reed and Shakey, or Richard Ingham.
Indeed.
The pair of them are responsible for this. And we're going to give it a go.
This is a yeast extract chili sauce. So basically it's like liquid Marmite. Or liquidier Marmite.
Yeast ingredients. Yeast extract. Contains barley, wheat, oats and rye. Salt. Vegetable concentrate. Or vegetable juice concentrate, beg your pardon. Vitamins. Thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B12 and folic acid.
All very good for you.
Natural flavouring contains celery. 72%. Balsamic vinegar, which is wine vinegar sulfites. Concentrated grape must. Then we have water and we have chilies at 0.5%. Now this is on chiliotv.co.uk website, Chilli of the Valley. We'll be right back after this break. So Chilli of the Valley, it's gonna be one of those ones that you either really like or you really don't, hence the name, love, hate, because like Marmite, some love it, some hate it.
That was definitely a, that's fine, we'll leave it on the doorstep thing. Two rings on the doorbell and 2 bangs on the door, so he wasn't going to leave it without a...
Yeah, fair enough. So
important stuff though.
We'll give it a shake up. Now we're going to try these with a Chase the Heat hot sauce tasting spoon, available at johnnyscoville.com. Get yourself over there and pick one up. Link is in the description.
I'm excited for this because I freaking love Marmite.
I've got to say, I'm a Marmite fan, so I'm slightly disturbed that when I was shaking that bottle, it wasn't moving. This could be quite thick.
It smells like the most amazing Marmite. There's something else there though, isn't there? You can tell that it's not just yeast extract.
Oh, she's slow. She's thick.
Oh, that colour is just beautiful.
This is like trying to pour molasses. It's really thick.
But then if you think about it, Marmite is
really thick,
isn't it?
Yeah.
But have you noticed how it always drips when you don't want it to?
See if you can get it going.
Give me the... oh, that's a bit. I'll give it another little shake. Are you already tasting?
I had a cheeky drip, yeah. She's a thick old girl.
I'm just going to get my stirry stick.
It's seriously thick. The spanking has begun.
I notice how you're not smiling. We had one of these before, didn't we?
We did. This one just looks like it's a really thick sauce. Really, really thick. You know.
Shall I go and get a...
I think you may have to. I don't know whether Maybe it's thickened up.
At the top it looks like. I'll be right back. Again.
So, you know, I'm doing my best here. But it just... Can you see? It's not moving. It's a thick old thing. I'm wondering if it is that kind of consistency, whether a jar may be better than a bottle. She's come back with a stirring implement. I've given it another...
Yeah, there's a
Feel like a
little bit of settling at the top there.
Yeah.
Just from where it's been sat. Oh, that's just dribbled right down the side, which is not what I intended.
Right. Let's put the lid on. Can you get a bit of tissue? Because if I shake this now, it's going to redecorate the room. It's quite awkward as well, because I can't edit any of this out.
I'm just thinking about the extra steps I'm getting in today.
Well, yeah. Fitbit will be pleased. Do you still use Fitbit, or is it?
No, I've got my Galaxy smartwatch now. That you gave me for my birthday. Thanks.
Because I'm nice.
You are.
So,
Shameless plug for Galaxy smartwatches. Okay.
ah. It's making a noise now.
Yeah, it was a little tiny, about that much on the top.
Right.
So I'd watch it now because it is quite liquid.
That's better. There we go. Yeah, bottle's the right thing. Me waffling on about jars, what do I know? Right, let's get this down here.
Indeed. Oh, that's a pokey little number, isn't it? It is. It's just like the consistency. It's obviously, you see from the pouring, it's a lot looser than Marmite, which can be quite sticky. It's got all the flavour of the Marmite there. Surprisingly, you know, it is obviously salty. Yeast extract is salty. It didn't feel as salty to me to eat. I don't know whether because the consistency is looser, it's not sort of sticking to your mouth like Marmite does. But it's got a really good heat, and there's just that difference of the flavour. I think I'm picking up the balsamic. There's just a very, very tiny sort of little hint of almost caramelly sweetness that's just there. And then you've got this zing of the chilli. And I got like a little bit on my tongue, but I'm getting the heat here.
Yeah. Feeling it.
Yeah, that's where I'm feeling the heat. And I'm sitting here going, I like that. I'm already, in my head, I've got uses for this. But I'll let you say your thing, and I'll tell you what I think.
It's thin Marmite. All the flavours there.
It's spot on with the flavour, isn't it? But it's nicer.
And you've got that little note, like you say, from the balsamic. The heat.
I think the vegetable juice probably helps bring down some of the saltiness, doesn't it? And it just adds a different depth of flavour to it.
So it's yeast extract, which is part of the ingredient, which is basically what Marmite is. It's quite a strong flavour. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, what would it go with? So I'm interested to hear what you think.
Have you ever had Bovril?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
See, I loved it. So I would actually consider using that as like the base for like a hot beefy drink. I know it's not beef, but that kind of thing. Because I think with the extra chili and the warminess for it, you know, it would make a really good kind of Bovril style drink. And because there's a bit more to it than just yeast extract in there, I would have that stirred into mac and cheese. I think that would be amazing in mac and cheese. I would probably try to put it on toast. I think it would be, you know, a nice change for that. But I'm still thinking I'd be quite happy to be dipping chips and sort of chicken nuggets and brushing it onto chicken and cooking it and stuff like that. I think, you know, or using it in a gravy.
I think it was Angus that put a post up about using this to brush over roast potatoes.
Oh my God, yes.
And I can see that working really, really well.
Yeah.
It's such a distinctive taste that my mind just says use it on whatever you would use Marmite on.
Yeah.
You could put it into a gravy. You could put it into a stew.
Yeah, because we quite often put a little spoonful of Marmite or something like that into a stew. It just adds that depth, doesn't it?
Obviously, it's going to add a little bit of heat as well, but if you put in like a tablespoon into a big pot, it will dilute down, so it's not going to be as warm as it is out the bottle. Yeah, I can see that being used pretty much as pourable Marmite.
Yeah. Pourable spicy Marmite. Heat for you?
So, heat for me, probably a 2.
Yeah, I'd agree with you on that.
It's not scary hot.
But it's certainly warming. Like I said, I think because it's a little bit more liquid, I think that's why I was feeling it here. Yeah. Rather than in the mouth straight away.
Probably not for chili beginners. So
definitely not for Marmite haters.
Yeah, if you don't like Marmite, don't buy this sauce.
Absolutely for Marmite lovers, though.
Interestingly, recently, Marmite have brought this out, which is Dynamite. Okay, so it's Marmite yeast extract and chili.
A bold claim.
It's a limited edition. That could be a good thing, maybe not. So we need to know exactly how chili is chili Marmite. Is it as chili as Shakey and Chilli of the Valleys love hate?
Because that has set the standard, hasn't it?
You know, we've tried the best, let's try the rest. So, let's... Because somebody forgot to bring a knife up. I'm having to do this with a teaspoon.
And I've been downstairs twice since then.
Yeah. So, I'm working with what I've got here. Improvise, adapt and overcome, as the army says. So,
I'd also like to try a bit of that on my spoon. I know you probably
I have
won't.
put, just eating Marmite.
I don't have a problem with it. Oops.
Eating Marmite doesn't appeal to me, like directly off a spoon. It's a bit thick and cloyy, and you know, but she wants to give it a go. So personally, I like my Marmite on toast. So I'm going to give this a go. While she just destroys her taste buds.
Doesn't smell any different. Colour-wise, it looks a little bit lighter, I think, than normal Marmite. Okay. Flavour-wise, for me, it doesn't taste any different to normal Marmite. To be fair to it...
No, you don't need to be fair to it.
No, to be fair, I was expecting to be disappointed, because you know what these things are like. You know, all these bold claims about it's chili this, it's chili that, and you know, it's like Heinz chili ketchup. Where's the chili? To be fair with that, it doesn't taste of chili. There's a very, very perceptible, well, I say slightly perceptible hint on the flap of my tongue of chili. But it's a bit like, you know, if you have like a chili crisp or a chili Pringle or something like that. It's just that there's a little bit there. So it's like there's a little bit of chili powder in there. But you can't taste it. So if you'd spread it all over toast, I mean, I obviously had a fairly concentrated spoonful there, which is probably why I've picked it up. If I put that on toast, probably wouldn't have noticed.
Apparently it's got natural chili flavouring in it.
It's not a flavour. There is no chili
Not
flavour.
a lot of it then.
Yeah, there is no chili flavour.
No.
There is a barely perceptible hint of chili heat. That...
Buy this. Do not buy this. Okay.
Yeah.
It's Marmite, and allegedly there's some chili flavour in there, but...
buy the normal one of them, stir in a bit of that, and then you will have chili Marmite.
Yeah.
And it will taste better. Because that was awfully salty. A teaspoon of that versus a teaspoon of that was really noticeable.
It's just Marmite with some chili flavouring in it.
It'll get even. But... yeah.
Not very exciting. This, however, this pleases me. So, chiliotv.co.uk is where you need to go for that. Link down there. Heat view on the
on this.
no,
we said
on
two,
the
on that. Barely a half. That I said it was barely perceptible.
nil point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you could get any of it at all with the amount you had on a bit of toast, but
No. Nah, wasn't impressed. So, right about here
you've got to stop doing that with your hand.
is our right about here is our channel logo. Give that a click if you're not subscribed. You'll get more of this. Up here is a video YouTube wants you to watch. But I think that's probably enough from us for now.
Indeed.
So,
It's actually made my nose run a little bit, that.
thank you ever so much for watching.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Take care.
And we'll see you in the next one.